Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Secret of Shadow Ranch. This is Chuckmaster. Alright. Okay, last time we left off we were here. And so... Oh, nice, we got a lot more stops here. Okay, so we dropped that off to Mary's Gifts. We could go to Trail Stop. I'm not sure if there's a whole lot you can do there for now. Kind of like a random place. Ooh, nice. Oh, I can actually take them. Cool. I didn't know you could take them yet. Just surface collecting, okay? Nothing illegal. Nothing illegal here. Nice, Charlie. Best mule whatever lived. Never kicked me or nothing. Rattling sound. Probably not best to take that off. We don't need to take that off just yet either, so. This one here.
I think I'll let Bob do the walking.
Because you're lazy, Nancy? Is that what it is? Okay, 4. There actually might be more arrowheads. I
think I'll let Bob do the walking.
I always like I'm missing one. We can go to Cougar Bend here. You have to go here again. Actually, we could actually, yeah, we can still do it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Right here. Arrowhead. Here we go. For sure that's right here, isn't it? That's about right. And this one here is here. There we go. Hope that's right. Okay, and this one here, which is actually really nice that it brings up the map the map automatically. Because otherwise that could be like really laborsome to do it all by yourself otherwise. Hold on. What is this? Okay, here's this one. Okay, yeah. And then
I need a rope.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. No, you can go around. Another arrowhead. You can go up here. Don't see any there. Okay. Here's this one. There. And this one here. Kind of looks like a bird man. This one, which looks like a weird goat. And we got those. We have 2 here. Okay, the top one is octopus flower. And then, pretty sure bottom one is the hand. Whoops. Yeah, so, okay. Be neat, ski, appies, snace. Cool. Be a lot harder if you actually had to, like, map out which letters to put there. Pretty nice to do it automatically. Let's go back to Shadow Ranch. You guys have a good Thanksgiving? I know I went to my grandma's house and loaded up on some food. Pretty good stuff. I also did some Black Friday shopping. Got a new chair, so that was nice. And then I did some online Amazon purchase there. I got a PS4, so pretty nice purchase there. Alright, yeah. Now, to make sure every time you get back, you always have to... Whoops. Take it off. Yeah, there we go. Otherwise, she'll come yelling at you, screaming.
Hmm.
There we go. Whoops.
Uh-oh. I better put that back.
On second thought, maybe we should just read it. Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, Jane Nash is Tex's sister.
You still here?
You sound surprised.
You and your friends, if they ever show up, you ain't gonna last more than 3 days out here.
It's nice of you to say.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work, too dangerous.
Oh no.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
I found a pretty nasty letter from someone named Jane Nash in the Raleigh's desk.
That don't mean it was my sister. Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff, in my stuff.
No. That's
Not
right.
really.
Called
I
out,
mean,
Nancy.
not technically.
My business ain't none of your business, and that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
Okay, can I still talk to him?
I'm busy.
Oh, shoot. I didn't want to say that the first time, because I knew that's what was going to happen, but yeah, I'll just do some other stuff here. Alright. Call someone, maybe? The Raleighs. Whoops. There. Why do you even have the ability to dial it? That's kind of weird.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Raleigh. It's Nancy again.
Hi, Nancy. It's Nancy.
I can hear that.
How is Mr. Raleigh doing?
Let's get something straight right now. Even though we're Bess and George's aunt and uncle and not yours, I want you to call us Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed too. Got that?
All right.
Good. Now, what was the question?
How is Uncle Ed doing?
Well, he's running a slight fever, so the
I don't
doctors
even
are
call
a
my
little
uncles
concerned.
Uncle Ed.
Oh, I'm fine.
They're going to keep him here overnight, just to make sure he isn't developing some kind of infection. Oh, but enough about us. How are you doing?
Oops.
I delivered that envelope to Mary Yazzie like you asked. She seemed a little upset when she read that you'd turned her down.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint her, but if we sell that property to her, it would send a signal to other would-be buyers that we're interested in selling the ranch off bit by bit, and we're not.
What does she want the property for?
I have no idea. The parcel she wants to buy is nowhere near her store, and there's nothing but rocks on it. Maybe someone else there at the ranch knows, but we sure don't.
I heard about the phantom horse. Was last night the first time it showed up?
As far as I know, it was the strangest thing. Shorty kept babbling about how it was the ghost of the horse that belonged to some outlaw.
Dirk Valentine?
Yeah, Shorty.
But that was right after Ed got himself bit, and we were all running around trying to get him into the truck to take him to the hospital, and I really wasn't paying much attention.
Do you have any idea where the horse came from?
None whatsoever. She wants to know where that phantom horse came from.
I was hoping she could tell us.
You're the detective, dear. If you want to snoop around and see what you can find out about that creature, by all means, please do.
It doesn't look like Bess and George are going to get here today.
That's too bad. Why not?
Their plane had to land in Omaha because of mechanical problems. They don't know when they'll be
Yeah,
taking
that
off.
Dave is pretty cute.
Oh, you'll have all those cowboys to yourself for a while. That Dave is pretty cute.
Dave's okay, but Tex is a different story.
That man scared the bejeepers out of me when he came in to interview. But he kind of grows on you, and he takes real good care of the horses.
I'll be in touch.
All right, dear. Bye now.
Oh, you can actually call Frank and Joe? Nice.
Hello?
Hey, Bess.
Nancy, our link to the world of excitement and intrigue and decent food. What's the latest?
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
Evidently, it was pretty spooky.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
The cook,
Yeah,
Shorty Thurmond, he says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk Valentine, who was hanged back in the 1880s.
Is this Valentine guy a phantom too?
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad luck.
I believe it. I mean, look at what happened to the guy who owned him.
Don't you
Wait.
think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right after that phantom horse showed up outside?
You don't buy that it was an unfortunate coincidence?
Dave said when the horse appeared, everyone ran outside to look.
So you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be
Snake
watching?
in my boot.
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed. Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
So everyone there is a suspect.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
Would you believe I found
That's
a letter
right.
that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
No way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father, and the letter was never opened. According to his journal, her father intercepted it and locked
she
it
better
away
have.
before Frances could read it.
So did you read it?
Of course she did. I mean, she better have.
It said that Dirk hid a bunch of his loot somewhere.
Ooh, I love it when outlaws hide loot, don't you?
What'd the letter say?
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter contained all sorts of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if the letter was never opened...
Francis couldn't have found the treasure.
Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And someone could be using that phantom horse to chase the Raleighs off the ranch because they want to be the ones to find it.
We're stuck here when we could be there with you looking for hidden loot? That does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
That's like a classic Scooby-Doo mystery. Like someone like try to scare them off in order to search for it.
I finally went for a trail ride.
You went horseback riding?
I rode to this store that this woman named Mary Yazzie owns. She
What?
seems to have a bit of an attitude problem when it comes to the Raleighs.
I only have one thing to click here. Why doesn't it just
Apparently,
say it
she wants to
automatically?
buy some land from the Raleighs that they don't want to sell.
What's on the property?
According to the Raleighs, nothing but rocks. They just don't feel like selling it to her or to anyone else.
She may have an ulterior motive.
And where there's an ulterior motive, there's almost always a suspect.
Now, you're a senior. Now, even though you're a senior detective, I guess it still says this. But if you ask him,
How
she'll
about
say
some
you don't
hints?
need them.
Count us out.
We're too bored.
Our brains have grown weak and
okay.
flaccid from lack of stimulation.
Try Frank and Joe. They're used to being bored.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
Take a look at the case notes you keep in your notepad.
Maybe some of them will spark some ideas.
I didn't know that you could still get hints since senior.
That's it for now.
Oh,
Stay
we
in
already know
touch.
what that
That's
is.
an order.
Not like we're retarded. Okay. Charlena Purcell, actually, let's try that.
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller.
Okay.
And like so many of her novels,
Never mind.
Maybe if you have to do something else, I'm not sure. Talk to Shorty.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Course, nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Raleighs comes up.
Do you know anything about the piece of property she's been trying to buy from the Raleighs?
Well, I know she says she wants to buy it because she feels spiritually drawn to it, but I think she's got something up her sleeve. Oh, Nancy, it's great having you here. I mean, I like to talk, you know? I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
You like to gossip, don't you?
More than anything, which isn't a bad thing. People like you and I are fascinated by the human condition, that's all. So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
Awkward.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Likewise, I'm sure. Ooh. I'm guessing these are actually real recipes. I'm pretty sure they are. What was this one? Rattlesnake chili. Does it actually have rattlesnake meat? Chicken will also do. Okay. I'd hope so. Alright. I'm not sure exactly what else.
Hello, Nancy. Something I can do for you?
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then Tex, then Shorty.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job and he does it good. Far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
I found a letter that may have been written by Dirk Valentine to Francis Humber way back in the 1880s. What do you know about them?
I know there's a painting of her over in the ranch house, and that's about it. Why? What'd the letter say?
The letter made it sound like Dirk was sending Francis on some kind of treasure hunt.
Well, if the guy did hide something, it's probably long gone by now.
I'll let you
Sure.
get back to work.
See you later.
He's like it's kind of funny, but like every one of these cowboys, you could say cowboy, is like a classic, style of like ranch person, because, Tex here, he's like the mean cowboy.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay?
Why didn't you tell me that before?
'Cause it makes me look bad. I figured no one'd ever find out, and when you did, I just got all flustered like.
Are you and your sister
Whoops.
very close?
Shoot, not that
Nope.
one.
Fact is, my sister can be kind of a flake. I'd have probably fired her too.
I need a rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Yahoo, cowboy. Okay, let's see what we got in the case notes. Alright, maybe let's go try to go out to that Mariazzi again. Yazzie. Alright. Hey Bob, got some friends? Oh, I guess she always has her hat, doesn't she? Yeah, okay.
Come on, Bob.
Let's go back to Mary's.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
It was great
okay.
talking to you.
Come in again.
Oh shoot. I remember I always had so hard at it. Okay, so we have that. Can't get a rope. Arrowheads. One of the reasons I was picking up arrowheads there is if you pick
Would
up
you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Oh,
The initials on this trunk. Whose are they? Do you know?
I have no idea.
there we go. That's okay. Let's see if we can try it now. With Charlena Purcell. Because I think Let's hope they can go through.
Thank you for holding. And
shoot.
thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, Like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels...
Never mind.
Okay. Well, let's just go back to the ranch next. I'm pretty sure that's all we can do. For now. Hopefully we can get to, night scene here. No, okay. Get the Raleighs and see about that.
Hello?
Hi, Aunt Bet. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. It's Nancy.
I can hear, Bet.
I'll be in touch.
Call us anytime.
It'd be great if someone just called you and just said that.
What is it this time?
Excuse me?
Nancy! Hi!
Oh, yeah, now I
Sorry, I
remember.
thought you were somebody else.
Who'd you think I was?
Hey, Nancy.
Sorry
Hi,
about
Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
What do you mean?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a restaurant.
Only he keeps calling us.
Yeah, like every 2 minutes.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Why not?
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake
You know
last
what?
night.
Whoa!
I knew what to do with
How
that
bad off is he?
paper.
He's still in the hospital, but they think he's going to be okay. And that's not all that happened last night.
We're listening.
Apparently, this glowing horse came running up to the ranch house, caused everybody to go rushing out to look, then went racing off into the night.
We get nut jobs who can't keep track of their computers. And what does Nancy get? Horses that glow in the dark. I mean, I know life isn't fair, but this is ridiculous.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to using that piece of paper Dirk left for Francis
what
to
to
keep
do with
track
that
of where the
paper.
rock pictures are.
Just look for petroglyphs, and when you see one, mark its position on the grid.
Eventually, a message will appear.
Wow.
If you're careful.
Catch you later.
So you guys,
Sounds good.
So you
Bye.
guys know exactly what's going on with it. Don't need one. Without it. Alright guys, well, I guess, yeah, I'll leave the episode here, and next time, hopefully we'll have nighttime, so we'll be able to see the campfire and stuff. So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later.